2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here. A quality shot, that. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Little birdie look in here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This one looking really good.
Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently leading the event as we head to the next hole.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing out these flags all week. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Going with the 5-wood. Is that right? I think so.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
That's pretty tidy. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Well played, mate. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Terrific shot. Almost an eagle.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Second shot here on the 4th. Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot, as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Opting for the 5-iron. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And that makes him tied for first. Time to tee off at the 6th. Tee shot is looking good here. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 7. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
Outside chance here for the par. Let's take a look.
Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. It's just about 3 feet away.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. This hole is a par 3.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. This putt is about 8 feet. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 2 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
This is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Lining up the birdie putt here. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. Atta boy, good shot. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there. Come on, ball. Come on.
That was a gallant attempt. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's out by 10. This is nasty.
Handy effort, that one. From about 200 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. Time now for the 4th shot. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh my, how about that for a par?
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking really good.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Looking really good, this one.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's a touch of class.
Judging it beautifully.
And he needs this to save par.
Well hold. Let's move on. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. That's some good golf right there. Opting for the hybrid, I think. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, nice looking putt. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This for par.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Yes, they've made it. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, just missed. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. That was a bit of a miscue.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Looking better.
There it is. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
It's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
What a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. Okay, time to return to the action. Would it be nice to make this putt? This is for eagle.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Oh, well hold for eagle. And that will take him to 8 under. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, that's huge momentum there bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
No, that's too bad.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day.
Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are you thinking about their chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action.
And here we are with their fourth. 19 feet to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
That is hunting for the hole.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. That got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And a par putt awaits him. And there it is. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Collin Morikawa in second.
Teeing off now on this par 3. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Was on a good line. 4 feet to the cup. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently 7 under for the event. This hole is a par 5. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Collin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Collin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
That's a little untidy. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Wow, what happened there?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Playing their 4th shot. Sitting at 8 under.
Currently in the lead.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. It's got a chance.
Well, a disappointing double bogey for our leader there, but that's provided some wonderful opportunities for the chase pack.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. What a drive that was.
Lovely effort, that.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, you know you want to.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
And now that finds him in first place. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, well played. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it? No green in red, but a chance to save their par. 8 feet to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
I don't mind the look of this.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. This hole is a par 5.
This is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. Sitting at 8 under. Currently in the lead. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That'll sting a bit. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
That gets the job done.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Getting ready to play their third. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's just inside the range. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Ooh, right by the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
And there it is. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to tee off on the 11th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. From around 140 yards here.
Downwind on this shot.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
A birdie putt awaits.
Looking good so far.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Currently 9 under for the event. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That's a good bogey in the end. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in 2nd place.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
Sitting at 8 under. Currently in top spot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Time now for the 4th shot. Time for the 5th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This next putt's for Barney Rubble.
Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here.
We have a par 5 on this one. Second shot here on the 14th hole. A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Yeah, well played. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Go on, get in the hole. Well holed. Leading by 5 shots after that. On the tee of a par 3.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
This putt is about 17 feet long. Get excited. This could go in. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
Wow. Shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And still in top spot after that hole. Now, great rhythm on that swing. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Going with the hybrid.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Getting ready to play their third. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
Sitting at 6 under, currently in the lead. That's on the green and you never know what could happen.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, so close.
A par putt on the table.
So far, so good.
Oh, that's good grit there.
with that putt. They went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
He sits in first position. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. And he's down there.
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Not the result they were after there.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Well, how about that? They get the victory, and in fine fashion too.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.